Hey guys, I'm Trinice, aka Nizzy the Shooter, and I'm excited about this video. It is my very first personal YouTube video, and normally I'm a background person, like I don't need to be seen at all. But this year I realized that it's important that people can put a face with a name, specifically my face and my name, and so I had to get into it. We'll get into that more later. Okay, so real quick, 3 things you should know about me since we're just getting acquainted. 1, my day job, I'm a news photographer. 2, I have my own production company. It's called ShootHer Productions, and I'm Nizzy, the ShootHer of ShootHer Productions. And 3, I am a cool nerd. I love everything history. I love trivia. I love reading books. I love Marvel and all those superhero things. And I love me a good laughy-taffy joke and dad joke. Takes me out every single time. So enough about me. Back to the reason that I decided to jump in front of the camera this year. So I've gotten to this place in my life and my career because of a couple things, that being God, my drive, and YouTube University. I've always had the desire to excel in life, like in every single thing, from the time that I was in elementary school until college. And this was no different when I found out that I actually had an interest in videography because someone asked me to do a favor, then it turned into a hobby, and now it's my career. I wanted to learn every single thing that I could about it. And yes, I went to college, but I did not go to film school. So I dedicated myself and my time to learning whatever I could because this was a passion of mine. And that's when I enrolled in YouTube University. I have gained so much knowledge and confidence from so many people like YC Imaging, Ben Johnson, Caleb Hoover, DSLR Video Shooter, Think Media, Tyler Stallman, Maddie Hapoya, Joe Moore, so many others. And I thank you guys for all the videos, insight, information. It truly has helped me as a creative immensely. But just like I found in my undergrad career at a PWI, there are not many professors that look like me. After searching long and hard, I finally stumbled across a couple of black women, and they have been a great boost in my work esteem, and they're amazing. But I realized that many people that present themselves as experts in this field are white and or male. This field is dominated by white males that have huge sponsorships that are making mad money just from telling us what they do daily and how they make their career. And I think it's time for black women to be more represented, more present, and more visible in this specific arena. When I really sat back and thought about it, I realized that every famous YouTuber and personality started right where I am. The only difference between me and them is that I doubted while they did it. And this year, I'm determined to change that. So, as a black female creative that has accomplished many firsts in my life, my family, and in my career, it is important that people that are doubting themselves, people who are scared to follow their dreams, and people who think that these things don't happen for people like us see someone like me and the abundance of black women that are working every day to change the narrative and to create a space for the black female creative where we are truly respected, appreciated, and valued. So all of that leads me to the point of this video, and that is that your voice matters. And I know we hear it all the time, but do we really truly believe it? So today I came up with 3 reasons why you need to stop letting fear, doubt, and any negative emotion stop you from using your voice. Reason number 1, there can be numerous voices, but there are specific audiences. And if you watch TV like I do, I love TV, movies, all of that, you realize there's more than one way to tell the same story, but the ones that you relate to the most are the ones that resonate with your life and the things that you've gone through. So even if we have a remake or a redo, the things that stick out to you are the things that you can personally relate to. And every person's experience is different, and those things that you have personally gone through will connect to other people that have gone through these similar things. And that gives you a space that even if you're saying the same thing as someone else, the specificity of your details will create an audience that nobody else can get but you. Don't let fear silence you, and don't let fear steal your platform. There is space for every voice, and your audience is not everyone's audience. 2, inspiration is necessary. I cannot stress enough how important representation is. Seeing people that you can relate to in areas that you never imagined opens up your vision of what's possible for your life. There are so many women that inspire me in the media field, both in front of and behind the camera, like Issa Rae, Regina King, Ava DuVernay, Tasha Smith, Yvette Lee Bowser, and I can go on and on and on. Oftentimes the backstory of a famous person in life or in their respective field points back to a person that showed them that it was possible and inspired them. It's like my good sis Lupita Nyong'o said, "Until I saw people who look like me doing the things I wanted to do, I wasn't so sure was a possibility. Seeing Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah in The Color Purple, it dawned on me, oh, I could be an actress. We plant the seed of possibility. And that's why inspiration is so important. There will be no Lupita if she didn't see Whoopi, if she didn't see Oprah, and we don't know who we're stalling by not being the representation that they need at this moment. 3, if you can't find your community, create it. Many times, even in 2022, Black people are still accomplishing first. I know it's crazy, it still blows my mind. 2022, we are still doing things for the first time as Black people is insane to me, but it's true, which means that we have no roadmap, there's no blueprint, and it's definitely no support system. But that does not mean that we shouldn't go after what we want. We have to now do the work of creating what we don't have. There are many days in my field of work that I want to reach out to other Black female news photographers just to get a gauge of how they feel, what's normal, but there are not many in my area. So I have to create the camaraderie that I desire. So I have to find my strength in other creatives that are doing the work and be intentional about making connections and putting myself out there. And even this YouTube video is a part of making that happen. So yes, sometimes you don't start with the support that you desire or even need, but it's up to you to create a community that nurtures you and your gifts and talents. So again, 1, don't discredit your voice and your specific message. 2, find inspiration wherever you can. And 3, if you don't have a community, take the time to create one. Until next time, never forget, you create your greatness one step at a time. Nizzy out.